28,000 orders placed for LonoLife. 'Tis the season for bone broth. It's rich. It is that hug in the mug, protein rich with 10 grams of protein, collagen, low fat, low cal, but with cold and flu season right amongst us, with the weather making that turn, you want something that soothes you literally from the inside out. And that's what LonoLife has done for us and continues to do. But it's really extra exciting today because I know you've loved LonoLife for a long time. We're also introducing a new and exclusive flavor when we introduce this as a big deal. And that is the, what are we calling it? Home style ham. Now what you are getting, the lowest price per packet of the entire year, that's $1.74 per packet, and a price that goes away at the end of the day. It's $27.98. You're getting 16 single serving protein packed bone broth powders. So this is bone broth literally on the go, whether that's at work, whether that's at travel, or it's just a cozy night in. You can have it shipped to you either right now. You can have it shipped the week of November 11th, the week of December 9th as it gets chillier and colder and more frigid. You want to stock up on this because not only are you just drinking it on its own as that bone broth and getting all those nutrients because it's been slow simmered for 35 hours. 35 so hours. Really extracting all the good stuff there, but it's also fantastic to cook with to boost up all of that richness. Auto delivery is every 60 days for a year. This is what your pack up looks like. You get 4 boxes. In each box you have 4 packets. You can do all 4 in the savory chicken. You can do all 4 boxes in my favorite, which is the savory turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
We did do that last year around this time, right?
We actually debuted it this time last year, and it's only around this time of year, so it'll go away.
I stock up on this one.
Smart.
You can do all 4 boxes in the grass-fed beef. Here is the new home style ham, which I haven't tried yet because I've only presented this on QVC 2. We didn't have any samples.
I know. So
or
now
there is a combo where you get 1 box of each flavor, so 4 packets of each flavor. Auto delivery every 60 days for a year. It is M131750. Stacey Stauffer is back with us.
Hello.
Let's talk bone broth.
Okay, I'm going to pour it. Though the one in front right here, that's warm, so I don't want to give you something scalding hot. Hi, everybody. Yeah, this is seriously, I could give you a million reasons, and people will give you a million reasons why they drink bone broth. But right now, this time of year, you just need to have it because it is flu and cold season. I just had my 14-year-old home from school for 2 weeks with pneumonia, right? And when you're sick and you're not feeling well, the last thing you want to do is eat. And I was like, he cannot wilt away. I need to give him something that would be soothing, that would be easy to digest, and would give him the nutrition. So easy with just 10 ounces of hot water. I was giving him 10 grams of protein per mug, and it's only 45 calories or 50 calories, depending on the flavor you choose. And that's how LonoLife came to be. It's a story out of pure love. Our founder, Paul, back in 2015, his wife, Irene, whom he adores, became very, very ill. And they were going to a lot of doctor's offices, a lot of hospitals, and he knew he needed something for her that would be easy to digest, that would give her the nutrition that she'd be able to keep down, and he knew bone broth was the answer. But typically bone broth, you have to keep it refrigerated or you have to keep it in the freezer. And when they're traveling to the doctor's offices and being in the hospitals, it couldn't be done. So we came up with a way to make LonoLife bone broth portable. These packets are good for 2 years. And again, all you do is add 10 ounces of hot water and you have what I call a hug in a mug.
That's the truth, man. That is the absolute truth.
Did you take a sip yet?
No, I was
okay, you take a sip and I'll tell you the flavor of home style ham. This is a true
first time right here.
Clean, kind of sweet ham flavor. All we do is when we simmer those bones for more than 35 hours is add sea salt and black pepper. This is the one that I gave to my son because it was the new flavor. And he smelled it and he goes, Mom, smells like the ballpark. Hot dogs.
Like a hot dog.
Yeah, because it is that clean kind of ham flavor.
Go Dodgers, by the way.
Oh, yes, that's right, LA
just
girl.
saying. Just throwing that out there, World Series.
Well, as a Phillies fan, I'm rooting for the Dodgers.
I get it, but Dodgers.
Can't root for the Yankees.
It's amazing how you harness that ham flavor without it being salty, without it being overpowering. You get the sweetness of the ham, but it just, you can like taste how good this is for you.
Yeah, awesome. And what's wonderful is the ham would be great to use as a soup starter for ham and pea soup, split pea soup, or ham and bean soup.
That's really good.
Because you don't need the ham bones. Again, you're getting 10 grams of protein in every mug that you drink. This one is the
Wait,
seasonal.
real fast,
Oh yeah.
Can we cook our collard greens with this?
Of course, anything,
down your
anytime you're cooking
greens.
water, anything in water, especially if they're going to absorb the water, you want to add a packet of bone broth. So ramen noodles, infuse your ramen now with 10 grams of
Right.
protein. White rice, instead of it just being all carbs, infuse it with the protein, the amino acids, also with the flavor. Infuse your gravy. Jane Tracy does this. I am using the seasonal savory turkey. This comes from bones from turkeys raised here in the United States. That is the case with the ham. Our pigs are here from the United States. But with the turkey, we use some thyme, sea salt, and black pepper. So everything we do, we use nothing artificial. It's all natural. And again, you're getting those herbs and seasonings and flavors that you know and love. And again, all you're doing is adding hot water. It's that easy. So take it when you travel this holiday season, especially because a lot of people are picking up bugs or it's just cold. It's sitting in an airport. It's freezing. Get some hot water. Sip on some bone broth as you're waiting for at your gate.
I got the COVID. I got it. I got
Did
it
you
again.
really?
I did. And I was
Girlfriend.
really out, and I didn't have an appetite. It took a while for my appetite to come back.
Yes.
But even now, and I know I apologize for all the time, I still have a little bit of a lingering cough that just won't quite go away. This feels good on the throat. This feels good when you have that, like those sniffles that are just not taking you out, but kind of irking you a little bit.
Yep.
Give yourself a nice big hug in a mug, as Stacy says, with your bone broth. Remember, you're getting 16 packets at the lowest price per packet of the entire year. We do have that new and exclusive flavor, which just may have knocked out the turkey. Every time you bring a new flavor, I'm like, oh, that's my favorite.
Well, I'm
Oh,
glad
that's
you
my
say that
favorite.
because I want you to know that customers are always asking for newer flavors. But it's very hard to do. It took us a year to get the ham recipe right, so it tasted like ham. Because, you know, what's the point if you're just going to season everything the same way and you don't really taste the chicken or the beef, or in this case, I think that home style ham, that's why I say it's just that clean ham. It's not pork flavor to me. It's really that ham that you would serve at Christmas or at Easter time.
About 800 orders have been placed just in our presentation. Lock this in on auto delivery every 60 days for a year, especially if you love the turkey like I do, because it only comes around this time of year. It ships now. It ships the week of November 11th or December 9th, but this is the final presentation of this as a big deal. All right, who's next?
So chicken, I was just stirring the chicken, and you can see kind of our ingredient list up here. So with the chicken, we use bones from chickens that are free range, in here, grown here or raised here in the United States, black pepper and sea salt, sage and thyme. So it's a beautiful base. And then our beef, very, very similar to the chicken. We use bones from grass-fed, pasture-raised cattle. We season again with the sage, the thyme, black pepper, and sea salt. So very, very beautiful. Beef happens to be my favorite. But again, a lot of our foodies love to cook with it. Take 1 packet of your bone broth for the turkey, add it to your gravy base, and then you can put that over top. It'll be more robust. Like if you've had the mother-in-law always tell you, your gravy's weak, it doesn't have enough flavor. Shh, I just gave you the easiest way to like wow her, right?
Because I struggle with gravy. I haven't quite
A
gotten
lot of
it right.
people do. That's
This
understandable.
is my year. Trust me, I'm going
Okay.
to use it. But use this in the bases of all of your savory meals. It makes such a difference. It gives it so much depth of flavor. Should be $47.96. It's $27.98 as a big deal, but only until the end of the day. That's why we love our auto delivery, because you lock in this big deal price. Every 60 days for a year, you'll get your new shipment. 4 boxes, 4 packets in each. You can do all boxes in a single flavor, whether that is the chicken, the savory turkey, the grass-fed beef, or the brand new and exclusive home-style ham, or a combo brings home
right here.
1 box of each. Perfect. It's M131750560 on an easy pay. Thank you.
I'm taking my Lono
Take
to
your
go.
LonoLife and
Thanks,
run.
Julia.
Ooh, want to talk about this for a quick second?